Tony Robbins. Guess I'll give it a second and see how many people are going to come in the room real quickly. And I'll start speaking once I see some viewers on my end. Now, it never really shows me the correct amount while I'm live on my end, but I do see people coming in the room, so y'all are welcome to speak. I think my comments do come through on time a little bit on this phone, and I'm doing better at responding and looking. And I'm gonna do better at pausing. So if you see me pausing between, I'm gonna do better at pausing and reading the comments and trying to respond in the now. In today's topic, because when I do come on, I don't really I try not to spend too much time on the phone, right? But when I do come on to it outside of my discipline, before I make my posts and things, I like to see what consciousness is in the air and what's going on, as far as the energies that are being, magnified and attracted through myself to my page, to the things I will see in my posts. Like whatever post, whatever information that comes to you, you see, is relevant for you in the now. And so, I'm seeing a lot of people that were on the holistic journey starting to fall off of it, and they're reconsuming, going back into eating meat, going back into eating things from packages and chips, and just not really, just giving up and what I feel is because it takes a lot more discipline and a lot more awareness and a lot more consciousness, and it's easier just to not even worry about it, you see. And not just that, one of the things I want to talk about is why I feel that humans start eating meat in the first place. From my point of view, only someone who's been damaged and broken can be the chosen tokens to truly heal the world, like myself. You see, having my grandmother, my granddad die from cancer, my aunties, she missing a breast and she trying to heal herself in the States, and my mother with her breathing problems, and she gets better, and understanding that I have a history of diabetes, and that's another thing too, that family history is important, because things that your mother and your grandparents probably can't have, you probably should stop having those things before they become a problem, because it's in your blood, you see. And so, a lot of the fruits and a lot of the foods, even when I went plant-based, I was still eating, you see. And I became aware this year that my mother doesn't eat those, or the doctor says she can't eat those foods. When she asked me for certain things to eat, she would tell me, like, I can't eat that. The doctor said I can't eat that. And I finally could be conscious, like, your mother is your blood. She is you. If she can't eat that, if it's hurting her, then these are the things that have probably hurted you. Yes, I'm going to tell you right, Miss Allie Fields. The reason I believe that we start eating meat is because of bone damage. And what happened is that once, the Egyptians and other cultures start hybridizing the plants and start hybridizing foods, you see, it played with the acidic levels in the plant-based foods, and it gave us bone damage. And so after missing it, because I know now, when I try to choose certain foods, like I like nuts, but I can't eat them because it doesn't feel good on my teeth now. And so I understand that, after we damaged our teeth and we want to heal ourselves, we had to try to find a way to eat something, and without the consciousness and the science to know which plants, it was easier probably to go towards the animals, and this is why, we probably didn't want to do that, but it probably was best at that time. And this is why they say it was a survival thing. Is that once we started walking into our alchemy skills and we started playing with fire and we started playing with nature and tampering, then we contaminated some of those plants. And when we contaminated some of those plants, we received damages and we received illnesses, and we cannot find the right plants because we started hybridizing. We can no longer find, and our consciousness was messed up. We can no longer find the right plants to heal us. And so we started, and as we ate the wrong plants and ate our hybrid plants, we probably got sicker, and we forced ourselves to start eating animals and other things that probably quite didn't resonate with the body, but felt better and allowed us to still. And you see, and also that because when you eat meat, you don't get no nutrition from it. It's almost like your stomach is filled, but you stay in a fasting state. So it allowed people to get some type of healing and some type of relief, you see, when they ate meat. You see, and I can see that now, but I'm not giving up on my journey, but I can see how, if that is the case. Now, some people are just in a conscious state that, you know, I'm fucked that. I want to hang around my family. I want to hang around my friends. They, the attacks. You got to understand that when you by yourself, I can understand that with some people when they by themselves in an environment, and people keep drinking, they talking shit about you, eating like a rabbit. You don't have the consciousness to back yourself up in the wisdom. Everybody talking shit, and there's so many voices in your head that you can't combat them all at once. And it's like, and you might be in a situation where you can't leave the state, so you don't have your own, you're not on your you don't have your own abundance to get your own home and your own space, or you don't want to fucking live alone. And so, some people, it takes a master to be able to live alone, to discipline himself, and to stay away from those things. And when you're not on that level, it's easy to succumb to family, friends, and events, and wanting to go parties and wanting to go places. And, you can spend some time, I can see how that after months and months of people trying, how it's easier to give in, as it always is. It's always easier to give in and be a slave. This is how do you think they enslave millions of people? Because it's easier. That's the easier route. Why do you think the reason the world like it is now? Because it's easy just to submit to the shit. It's easier not to fight the judges and the police and we can go protest, but it's easy just to submit to most of it and protest on the things that you feel like are major. That's what people be doing. And so they try to go on the stuff they feel is major, but for the most of the part, they go, fuck it, the food in the store, like it should be even motherfucking illegal to go in the store and you don't have the seeded version, the natural, organic, original version in the store. But it's always the genetically modified version available. That's some fucking bullshit. How the fuck is it always, no matter what, the GMO is in stock, period. GMO in stock, period. How the fuck do we allow it? Because it's easier to submit and be a slave. You see, it's easier not to have to think about it, not to have to feel, to desensitize yourself, to goddamn just become a bot. It's easy to just be a robot. What I gotta do, what I gotta wear, I gotta learn how to use this computer, I gotta wear this. Alright, you see what I'm saying? It's easier just to go, I'm in high school, I want to make a little bit of money, I want to have fun. It's easy to just go to McDonald's and serve these fucking goddamn burgers and motherfucking fries and eat some fries on my motherfucking break, taking my change and have fun on the weekend and just live. That shit is easier. This is why people are doing this shit. Because it's the easy route. It's so hard to climb the mountain. You go swimming, you go for a run, exercising, anything that is growth is hard. You study, your brain start hurting. You start stretching for a minute, it start hurting. You start exercising, you start running out of breath. Any part of your growth is hard shit. You see? Just imagine how nimble a plant is, and it has to push through the hard shell of the shit. Any growth is hard shit to do. You see? A tree, I walk by mango trees and avocado trees all the time. They surrounded with shit, flies, animal pissing on them, but they still gotta stand strong. They still gotta produce fruit for these fuckers. Everything pissing on me, everything shitting on me, but here I am providing leaves and herbs and fruit. It's all good. I'm gonna stand strong for years. 1,000-year tree, strong, producing fruit for these fuckers. Fuck it. Somebody gotta do it, goddammit. Somebody gotta be the motherfucking tree. Somebody gotta be the nourishment. Somebody gotta stand strong. Somebody gotta have the branches to produce fruit and bloom for the motherfucking world and let them have fun with the fucking toys. It has to be kings and queens in this world too, goddammit. We know it's gonna be bots. It's gonna be slaves. It's gonna be that. If you that, cool. But the kings and queens who gonna rise and discipline themselves and focus so that there can be continued nourishment for, as long as it can for the next nation and for the next church. That shit is needed. You see? Babies gonna be able to, when babies grow up and they can have their own journey. You can't make babies do shit. My mama can't make me do shit. Your mama can't make you do shit. They can't make you do anything. You're gonna have your own journey. But what I'm saying is everything is needed. Like, there are programs that are needed, just like on your phone. There are apps that's needed, right? There are things that you need when you go to the airport. There's certain services you like. There's certain people you go you like. It's sometimes you go to the store and you like that this motherfucker is so programmed that they know everything you need to go to the store. Like, it's right there, it's this, it's that. Oh, let me do this, let me call this person. Sometimes you like the shit. So if that's you, it's just, it's okay to be that. But we gotta also understand that if you're gonna walk in your king and queen shit, that shit take discipline. That shit take work. That shit take more than, let me check on my stuff. Hold on one second. I heard some fall. Okay, wasn't mine. I'm good. Great. Cool. But it takes more. It takes more from the kings and the queens and the emperors and the empresses and the priests and the priestesses and the saints. These are the people we don't want to see in the bullshit. Don't be walking around talking about you a Messiah, talking about you a teacher, talking about you this and you on bullshit. Like if you a bot, you a bot, nigga. If you a goddamn slave, you a slave. It's okay, do it. We see them every day. Everybody sees that shit. It's okay. We see it. We still love y'all. But if you're going to walk in your king and your queen shit, if you're going to walk in your ruler shit, that means you got to stand strong. That means you got to be present. And that means you got to eternally rise like the sun so that everybody can have sunlight every day. And if you're going to be the darkness, it's okay. We need moonlight every night too. You see? If you're going to be the bullshit, you know, it's chaos. It's going to be storms in nature. It's going to be hurricanes. It's going to be lightning. But it's a little bit of that shit. You see, nature's balance of this shit. Just imagine if it was the most dangerous thunderstorm every day of your goddamn life. This is humanity. Just imagine if it was a blizzard all over the fucking earth every day. And you had to live through that shit. This is what the other animals in the rest of life have to live with. You see, that is the fucking problem. Imagine this volcano just never stopped erupting. And it was a hurricane swirling around somewhere every day, well, to hit some shit. You see? We would not like that, but this is humanity to the rest of life, and that is the shit that has to quit. So I've been here working hard to heal myself, and see now I'm down to about 3 foods that I can eat that are healing myself, but that's what it takes. You see, and I could succumb to meat, but I don't want that consciousness. I don't want the body parts. I don't want the corpse. I don't want the dead energy. You see, my thing is when I see people eat motherfucking meat, it's the most, you see, higher conscious people. If you on the body, you ain't on that, higher conscious people. You know about chakras. You know about endocrine system. You know about the brain and the organs. So if you have to take out the brain, you got to take out the heart. You got to take out the endocrine system. You got to take about all, if you got to take out all the other organs, all the important energy centers just to eat the shit, then it ain't motherfucking food. It's duh. You see, if you gotta take out the crown chakra, you gotta take out the. Let me help you out. You gotta take out. If you gotta take the crown chakra out your food, you gotta take the third eye out your food. You gotta take the heart center out your food. You gotta take the voice. You gotta take the vocal cords out your food. You gotta take the womb out your goddamn food. You gotta take the sexual organs. It ain't motherfucking food. You don't have to do that with fruit, nuts, and seeds, and they all got all the same shit. Let me know when I'm wrong. For those who are at that level of consciousness, you see. I lived 22 years of eating. I come from eating syrup sandwiches and eggs and goddamn and putting honey and peanut butter and drinking milk and eating gallons of ice cream. And you know, my mom might have told me to stop and like you don't eat all that, you see. But she didn't understand that I had a parasite. And you know, shit I didn't know back. I was a child. I didn't know nobody got their parasites, nigga. I don't know about that shit. I just want what I want, you see. And so I was eating to destroy myself. So when I got the consciousness, and I was thankful for people like Dr. Sebi, and I'm thankful for my daughters, my first daughter that I lost. I'm thankful for her death because it allowed me to see that I cannot heal in that environment. That's why my daughter died, for people who know me. She died because I raised her vibration so high that when she left my side for one goddamn day, and she died. It was like the only way she was going to be able to exist, nigga, is with you. Because you the only one going to keep up this type of vibration here, nigga. Here, you the only one gonna keep up this type of device in your area, in your field, in Atlanta, motherfucking Decatur, goddamn Georgia. You the only one gonna keep this motherfucking discipline here. And when she left, she left. When she left my side, she left. And that's when I decided to go ahead and go to the tropics. And I've been in the tropics ever since. It's better for me to ask for donations and appreciation and to reach my motherfucking hand out than to sit there and allow myself to die and watch my family die as I did, as I watched my granddad, as I went to his goddamn house and seen him in the goddamn tub. But I seen everybody over there dying, and, you know, and mad, you know, and not misunderstanding why he had cancer and why it is. And I was walking into the unconscious, walking into the consciousness where I had just, I mean, the day my granddad goddamn died of cancer, like, it was like that year was me talking to all the vegan shit. It was me, that year was me really transforming and really walking into my shit. And the day he goddamn died of cancer, that's when everybody was looking at me like, yeah, you was saying that we weren't supposed to be. I know, I don't even want to say I know, but goddamn, I know. My grandmother died with a hole in her fucking throat. Right here. You see? So, you know, and it didn't come from a gun wound. So these things, you know, what the sick, it takes, you see, I noticed that all the healers, Dr. Saban Missing Teeth, Dr. Aris Latham, Dr. Africa, I noticed that all the healers are fucking broken because you had to get broken to want the goddamn healing. You had to finally be damn near sick and breaking yourself and about to die to be like, you know what? You either gonna die or you gonna get out this goddamn grave. You see? And when I was in the hospital, doc told me, it was like, your appendix is a big thing, but it's not because if it explodes in you, you can die. Now, if we get it out before it explodes, great thing. If we can't get it out before it explodes, you die. So, that was that case. And that happened to me at 16, 17. And that's when I started walking into, thinking about vegetarianism and this. And, I was leaving my body already at 16. So I was already had the consciousness. I was already into Egyptian knowledge, Kemetic knowledge, all this stuff, esoteric shit. I was studying this shit at 13, like the flower of life. And I was drawing the flower of life at 13. You see? So I'm 33 now. And this is my year of mastery. And I've been out here, fully in mastership 3 years. Now, my vegan journey probably 7 years to 8 years, whatever. But fully walking into it, fully distancing myself. And, this is the one thing that the psychedelics and the mushroom help. They help me understand my womb, my sacral channel, because what they do is that when you put psychedelics or you put these mushrooms into your body, they go into the first channel, the first gate. This is the third eye. This is the second eye. This is the first eye. You see, this is why they say the stomach is the first, the stomach is the key to the heart. Because this is the first eye which opens up this heart. When a baby comes out, if you can't nourish the baby, is no love there. The baby come out crying because it's like, if you love me, you're going to feed me, nigga. That's what love is, nigga. Love is to nourish me, help me ascend through my womb and to grow and to help these bones and to help this information. Give me your consciousness from your goddamn tendon. Give me your blood. Give me your DNA. Give me you. Goddamn it. That's love. You see? Fill me with your light. That's when a baby come out screaming for the milk. Wah! Feed me light. And here comes the mother, and she's in a very comfortable space. She got her baby, so you see, her heart is in it, and then the milk comes out. The nourishment. That shows you that love is conditional. That if you are not here to nourish, sustain, grow, expand life, it is not love. Ask any real mother. Love is conditional. If you cannot sustain life, how is it love? If you cannot nourish me, if you cannot nourish a being, mentally, emotionally, physically, cellularly, DNA, quantum, physical, space-time, matter, masculine, feminine, however you want to call it. If you cannot nourish the tree, the human seed, the human plant, the human being, the human light body, whatever spell you want to cast upon the vessel, the temple, the tower, the bank, the market, the business, the judge, the governor, the body is all of it. And it expresses. You see, when we see a governor, when we see a government, it's a being behind it. It's not like there's a building and it's the government. You see, every name that we put behind something is a person, a being behind that name. The body is a vessel for that consciousness. My work allows me to elevate my consciousness to the point where I can communicate the way I communicate now. This is what people donate, and this is what people offer when I ask for whatever you have to send. I'm eternally grateful. You see me in your inbox. Grateful for the consideration. Yes or no. Doesn't matter. What's for me gonna come to me. You see. Whoever shines with me, whoever feels my light, whoever resonates with the power that comes through this body, they gonna send the energy that they have. If it's you, it's you. It ain't. It's all good. You see? But we exchange. As long as I get exchanged, I know it has to be an exchange for my information. You see? So as long as I put it out there, it's got to come back. So I have to ask. I have to knock to see who's home. How do people know you're home? You see, now if you got a phone, you can call somebody, hey, you're home. But if we ain't got no phone, you see, we got to knock a motherfucker up. You got a house? Hey, I need some sugar. Need some bread. Oh, okay, I don't eat no bread. I don't eat no sugar. I give me some money so I eat my own goddamn fruit. Shit. Oh, you know, the other shit. The way I live, I'm in nature to do this. It's certain different. You see, so your energy, you see, I have consciousness. I can help you grow. I can help you discipline yourself. I can give you discipline. I can give you guidance, but I cannot make you do it. That's what I can't do. I can shine. I'm the sun. I can shine plenty of goddamn light on your goddamn path. I can shine plenty of goddamn consciousness. I can tell you, I can show you exactly what to do my way. But I can't make you do it daily. Most people can do it for a day, 2 days. But a tree has to cycle in season summer, winter, spring, and motherfucking fall. This is how you cycle life. This is how you heal. When you plant lettuce, they say you can regrow lettuce. You cut it off, it grows back. But it takes time, right? Don't just grow back in one day. It has to cycle the energy daily until it grows back. So it's like, ask a piece of, let's see. How long does it take to heal? Let's ask a piece of lettuce. Or let's ask any plant that regrows itself after you cut it off. And go ask that plant. It's like, how long is it going to take you to regrow? We will see when the motherfucking start, when you see the leaves produce, when you see the fruit produce, when you see the motherfucking branches out and these motherfuckers green and strong and ain't ready to motherfucking eat, we heal. Till the end, we got to cycle this goddamn energy. That's healing. That's Goku. Aries motherfucking Ryu. And I found out that I'm this focused because I don't eat mangoes no more. I don't eat none of the sweet shit no more. I ain't had no watermelon today. I've cut out all sweet fruits and I managed to still stay plant-based. You see? So I understand that to heal, you truly have to eat the foods that are plants, that are not sweet, that are not sour, that are not spicy, that are not salty, that are fresh and pure. You see? And I'll go ahead and give a code. Avocado is a berry and it is a special goddamn fruit. You do not know the power of a goddamn. You are talking to about 3 or 4 avocados right now. I ain't lying to you. And that's avocados and root vegetables. I've been on, okay, so avocados and raw purple sweet potatoes that grow straight out the roots of out this ground of Honduras. So I cut up the sweet potato into like sweet potato chips, and I've been dipping that in the avocado, and I eat on that, and I drink water. And I'm fasting on that, and that's been healing for me more than any goddamn thing I've been motherfucking eating. I've been more balanced and more clear. I understand that the sugar or anything extra sour, these spices, they give you energy, but they make you run around. They make your thoughts go everywhere. They make you can't be in one spot at one time. They make you see you can't really control the energy as good. You see, it takes a lot more exercise. It takes a lot you can, but you got to exercise it out. You got to see, it gives you energy. These high energy foods, they give you energy to use it. If you don't use it, your mind gonna be racing like a motherfucker. Like they say, if you have key lime and watermelon. This is why I was telling people to get out the key lime. Because if you have key lime and watermelon, it gives you a lot of energy. It's good if you're going to work out. If you're going to work out with it, good. If you're not going to work out, take the key lime out the watermelon. You see? Because it's going to give you these racing emotions and these racing thoughts. And it's for the workout. It's for the exercise. These high energy foods, you know how you take a fiber? It's for work. It's for energy. You see? If you're not going to use the energy, don't take it. Or, you know, if you don't take key lime and try to meditate and do yoga. That's not really good. You see, don't do mango and it's good. Those, you see, if you're doing like yoga and you're meditating, good foods that are less sweet like papaya and watermelon, you see, the berries like strawberries, you see, these foods are good when you're trying to meditate and you're trying to still yourself. When you're going to work out, you probably can put some little key lime in your water or some key lime in your watermelon to give you that boost of energy because then you're not even thinking. You see, the key lime is for like when you're not even for the fucking think, you just for the work. Fuck it, go crazy. You see? But when you try to meditate, you don't want to go crazy with the key lime up in here, boy. They got me with the key lime. It be like, I'm trying to breathe, hold my breath. I can't figure out how long to hold it. I want to get up. I want to run. I was like, God damn it, I can't. You see, when I'm on key lime and I'm trying to meditate, it's hard to meditate because I want to work out and meditate, and then I want to go to the beach. And I want to go to the ocean. It's like, why do I want to do everything at one motherfucking time right now? You see. And I noticed, see, when you start eating one, this is the power of mono eating. The only way to find out the consciousness of the food is to eat it one food at a time. Well, you don't know if you eat, you know, quinoa, avocado, you know, you had some nuts, you know, you drank some juice, you know what I'm saying? You had some salad. That's okay. So I'm gonna wrap it up. That was a sign. It's time for me to almost get off. But that's a lot of consciousness coming through. So let's say what I was just catching myself. You know, if you eating, let's say you have like your quinoa, you have your chickpeas, you have some avocado, and you got like some little Tejada chips or whatever, and you drink some. That's a lot of consciousness. You don't know where your thoughts and where your creative. You don't know what came from what, motherfucker, because it's all in the stomach getting downloaded. You don't know which one downloaded first. You don't know what's coming through now. You don't know why the fuck you feeling like you feeling right now. You don't know why these events, and it's gonna start reflecting in people, and they start coming around like, why is this motherfucker coming around knocking at my door right now? Like, it got something to do with what you ate. They probably like the food that's in your stomach. You see, it's all electromagnetic. So when you eat the food that other people like, they get attracted to you because it's in your womb. You walking around with a magnet. Everything you eat is a battery, is a magnet. So you eat something, it's a magnet. So you drink your beer, you see what I'm saying? You goddamn eat some toxic shit, you eat some fried food and stuff. People who come around that like a whole bunch of fried food, that want to have a drink, they coming to see your motherfucking ass, boy. Like, what's up, nigga? You got something to drink and something to eat? I want some chicken. I want a drink, nigga. Let me get some. We can chill like watching football. You see? This is this is what happens because people don't understand that you are an electromagnetic being, motherfucker. So that's what's gonna goddamn happen to your ass. Everything that you consume, what you watch is electromagnetic. What you eat is electromagnetic. The things you say is electromagnetic. Everything is carrying electricity and magnetics, and those things bring your reality to you. The law of motherfucking attraction unlocked, motherfucker, for your ass, and you go decode it, Goku. That's what's happening to you. You see? So, when you start to eat a certain type of way, you start to realize why these people don't want to be around your ass no more. You start to eat your fruits and vegetables. You ain't got they shit that they want no more. Oh, don't eat fried food no more. I'm like, you don't want to come watch TV with me no more, motherfucker? Like, yeah, but I got to eat somewhere else. I can't eat over here no more. You nigga, he's like, shit, it ain't comfortable eating around you. You trying to motherfucking heal and shit. Unless I come over here with 10 people and we all eat meat and we can talk shit on your ass. Because I come over by myself and you got to listen to your consciousness and you making me feel bad. You see, this is how it happens. See, when you're by yourself, you're powerful. And if you're around, see, if it's five, it's electromagnetic. If it's 5 vegans and there's 1 meat eater, you overpower him. But if it's 5 meat eaters and there's 1 vegan, you see, depending on you have to have a consciousness to defend your goddamn self. You eat all their ass up. See, it don't matter how many around me. I'm gonna tear they motherfucking ass up. They here with a goddamn lion, a vegan, a vegan lion, gorilla, eagle, something like that, right? I think those, because that's what it is. They all saying, I'm a warrior of light. Goddamn, I rip your ass, goddamn straight. I'm a gorilla. I eat plants and vegetables. I'm strong. That's how I see it. So I'm giving y'all full Goku. I've been doing a better job of giving y'all more Goku lately. I'm getting back on the stream because my focus and my discipline back. And the Most High don't want me on here until I learn my next level. You see, the mango, I'm grateful for the mango. It hurt me some more, but I'm grateful for the energy and the consciousness it gave me because the mango is a good fruit if you don't have no bone damage. You see, but if you have bone damage, leave it alone. You see, but it gave me the consciousness to let me know. It was one day I'll never forget. I went to the mango tree and I touched it like I always do, and it was like, it's time to stop, Goku. You've got enough consciousness for me, and the mangoes are hurting you. You see, and I looked at the mango, and I swear almost a tear fell from my eye. I was like, this is so special, man. I'm gonna cry now. I swear to God, like, y'all don't understand how powerful nature is. And she's healing me. And I can't do what I'm doing. I would be a great businessman. I would make money as a personal trainer. I was modeling back in the States. I was a personal trainer. I was over LA Fitness. I had motherfucking money, nigga. I was straight. But I wasn't healthy. I lost a daughter. And my family's a motherfucking daughter. So I'd rather come out here and beg motherfuckers. Still, goddamn, sit there and die. So I understand why the peasant became the king. Because when I goddamn healed, ooh, I got a chant for y'all ass. I got a message from the Most High. We know you need to heal for real. So let's seal the deal. Cause we see you, we see you. We know you need to rest. We know you need to rest. We know you need to heal for real. So let's seal the deal with your application. No hesitation, no complications. You got a resignation from the stars and sun and moon. And that's all I got for now. And it wasn't just for me. And she said they feel the energy. Hey, hi everybody, look at that. They all feel the energy. That's love. I've been over. I come over here and chill and sometimes, like I say, when I do, your lifestyle is revolved around. My lifestyle is revolved around raw food. But sometimes when I do want to have my moments, I will come here and I have them maybe roast my sweet potato with no salts, no seasoning, no oil. You see, just a little fire, because nature does roast. You see, because when I go to the field, there is roasted mushrooms. So I learn what's okay by studying nature. You see, when I see nature roast, it's no salts and no oils involved. You see, nature has a geothermal water. Those plants in there are boiling. You see, but they're boiling without the artificial salts and the artificial sugars and all. You see, and so I understand why we had the pot. The pot can heal you. You see, you can put things in the pot and boil them with all the extra shit. You see, you don't need to put all the extra shit in there. You use your food to season food. You see, so if you use any seasoning, they should be the herbs and certain herbs that's not. If it depends where you at. If you're trying to heal, and depending on your healing, I have to talk to you because if you got bone damage, I need to know if spices are hurting you. I need to know how you feel when you take in certain foods, like when you take in sours, when you take in sweets. You see, now that I'm at a certain level of healing, all I need to know is how you feel when you're taking in certain foods, like what's irritating you. Why I need to know your organs, like what do you have back pain? Your stomach pain. I need to know what's hurting because that lets me know what you need to fucking let go. I'm not gonna lie to you because when you got bone, see, anytime you start having bone damage, that means that you receive too much acid. The body relies on an alkaline acid balance. You see, and so for most of us, we've lived an over acidic lifestyle, not an over alkaline lifestyle. And so this is why it's like. People be like, well, you ain't got to be all alkaline. Like, yes, motherfucker, you do when you live a lifestyle of 20 plus years of all toxic. You see? That's what people not understanding. So you off balance because, now if you would have came out if you came out already kind of alkaline foods and sometimes you added acidic foods and sometimes alkaline foods. And some people grew up with better health. Like when I talk to people out here and the people that come from the States, they didn't eat like me growing up, so they don't feel. This is why they're not as extreme because they be like, well, my grandma had a garden, so my grandma had a garden. I didn't have syrup sandwiches, and I didn't have. This is how some countries go. We see, like, I'm thankful. And they say it wasn't a bad talk. I'm thankful. I didn't have syrup sandwiches. My grandma had a garden. I didn't have ice cream every day. I didn't have candy. I didn't have Skittles. My mama wouldn't let me have that. Some people grew up like that. That wasn't me. I was the person that had all that. Skittles, Snickers, candy, goddamn chocolate. I love chocolate. I tell that shit. I eat chocolate every day. Chocolate and Skittles and gummy bears every day as a teen. Every day, nigga. So I understand my damage. And so when you become extreme, now you can hear others. It takes for you, see, one thing about me, I was an extremist. But I was an extreme in the wrong direction. So I channeled my extreme to the right direction. And this is why you have a chosen one. The golden, chosen, frozen, broken token of the motherfucking Most High till we fix. That's what it is. And as I can see the healing in my skin. I can see the healing in my hair growth. You see, bone damage takes the fucking longest. That's just what the fuck it is. So if you want to see bone damage here, you just got to be patient. That's because it's people on TV that I met somebody out here. This nigga got 2 layers of teeth because his teeth regrow like a motherfucker, except he got too much of whatever the fuck he got. Like he was he like a Neanderthal for real. And his teeth keep regrowing. Like his doctor had to knock out one of his tooth. It was a sign for me from nature. I just caught that. It's another sign from motherfucking nature. It's a nigga out here who stay 2 houses from. No, he's not a man. He's not. When I say nigga, I'm just talking about consciousness, conscious God. My nigga. When I say nigga, it's a conscious God. In Chinese and in other cultures, when they use the word nigga, it means God, and it feels comfortable when I release it. So I'm saying nigga. I'm not meaning nothing. So I want to affirm that intent for those watching. That's my intent when I say nigga. My intent is to use it as energy because it's flowing. And as good intent to talk about the consciousness that rises, the nigga consciousness that's rising, you see. And that's what we all need. We need the consciousness of the nigga to rise, don't we? So that's what we talk about, the nigga rising. So I'm using nigga because the nigga's rising. And that's what motherfucking matters. Because the niggas has been shown to be the shit of the earth. And right now, niggas rising is the shit that matters. Because what matters to the earth is the shit rising. Because that's where all flowers and everything blooms. Hope y'all understand. So, and I lost my thought with that whole little shit. But, and it's time to get off. I've been talking too long. That's all it is. I got a message. Oh, yeah, the Neanderthal. Okay, I caught it. Okay, I got a message. I'm finna get off, and thanks for returning the thought. So the Neanderthal, and this is how it works for me. Like, it returns the thought when I get the message from above. And so the Neanderthal and his teeth, they grow back. And he got dentists to knock them out, and they grew back again. because he has a problem where he getting too much calcium of something. His body absorbs too much calcium, and his shit keep growing back. And so, like, all I gotta do is fix whatever. Once my body is fixed to the point where it's absorbing calcium perfectly, I guarantee my shit gonna grow back. Cause this nigga shit, I can see he showed me. It's a person out here right now who got teeth that regrow like a shark. He said I'm like a shark. My shit just keep regrowing. He said whatever happened to my teeth, my shit regrow. And he's a Caucasian, so it's possible, family. So all your healing, I'm out here with dwarves. I seen a dwarf in Honduras. I'm out here with dwarves, elves. It's fairies. It's all types of. Honduras is magical. I understand the land of Honduras and why Dr. Sebi was out here naked in these goddamn jungles. I understand why he was out here drinking his damn piss in these damn jungles. And that's another thing I was going to teach about urine therapy, that it's supposed to only be like a baby. So I think that Dr. Sebi and others do it too long. And that's one thing I had to learn too, is that this is why I became more thin and now I'm looking more strong. Because what's happening is that, for 9 months a baby's in the womb and it's surrounded by urine. And this is what we learn, the healing from urine therapy. You see, because the baby's surrounded by the urine of his mother. But it comes out in a very happy state, a very conscious state, but a very physically weak state. So you will see most people who do urine therapy, they get really happy. They get really spiritually strong. They get mentally consciousness, but their bodies get weak. So for 9 months is all you need if you're going to go that route. And after 9 months, it's time to come off and start using the consciousness to find the right things to put into the body. What I've been taught is that babies come up upside down so that you can crown on earth that the highest thing you can do here is knowing what the fuck to eat. That liquids, that breath area, and all that is second. That breath is the soil. You see, what people think is the crown, your breath work, this is the soil, you see. Spirit is the soil from which everything blooms. Earth would be the crown, wouldn't it? Because earth is where the fruits and the flowers, things that grew from spirit, which makes earth the crown and spirit the soil, and we got everything upside down. And babies know, so they come out the right way, with their head coming down first, understanding that spirit is the soil and the root, and that is the root, and that the earth is the crown. And once you learn how to perfectly eat, you become God in this world. Now, if I go breatharian, I can become very powerful, and I can ascend, and I can leave. I can, vanish. I can die off. But if you want to be here as a powerful being, as a powerful light body, that takes you consuming the right food. This is why, many months, you can descend back into, space, the beyond. You can descend back to the root if you want. But I know that earth is the crown, so I'm not in a rush to go back. You see, I know that spirit is the soil. People are such in a rush to go to these other dimensions. They are such in a rush to go back to the soil just to come out and flower again. You see, I want to finish flowering first. I think, these trees, they can, if some trees live to be 1,000 years, so that means that you can be here, a tree being, I'm a human tree. You can be here 1,000 years producing fruit, producing kids, and loving on women, and loving on motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? You can be here eating fruit, so you can see, I plan to outlive many. See, this is why I know I'm supposed to be polygamous, because I'm going to outlive all my queens. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to outlive my kids. I'll be seeing my shit. I'm going to be the vampire. I'll be like a vampire. I see people reincarnate on this motherfucker. I'm like a tree, like, oh, it's you again. I remember you. I swear to God. And I'm going to be looking just like this. I'm telling you, I don't find the fountain of youth. It's like they say in the books. It's a goddamn, I don't find the goddamn fountain of youth. And I know what the fuck to do. And you just got to keep cycling and seasoning just like a tree. You have to learn from the goddamn tree. You got to be willing to plant your goddamn feet every damn day. You got to be willing to goddamn eat the right shit every day. You got to be willing to get in the sun every day. It just depends on what reality you want. If you want longevity, it's here. So I got, so my longevity is more important. The money going to come because once I'm proud, once I'm proud and once my abilities, my martial arts keep increasing, I'm going to be known. My martial arts is increasing every day. Once I'm known as one of the best martial arts in the world, I'm going to be easily known for, because martial arts is mind, body, heart, and soul, for what I can teach people with functional movement, functional stretching. I'm a great personal trainer now. If I want to do this, I can go anywhere right now and be a great personal trainer. Easy. Boom. They hear me speak, I'm hired. I know I can get a motherfucking job. I ain't worried about that. I can go to any motherfucking where. I can go to any job. I got experience too and a master's degree in personal training. I can go any motherfucking one in the world and get a start motherfucking training any goddamn body. Just go in there and start talking to. Let me speak to the boss here of nutrition and health and fitness. Once I say that, the motherfucker gonna know I'm serious. They gonna know I'm serious when I walk in the door. So I'm not worried about that part of my life. I'm worried about my healing and becoming my best. Then, when I approach, it will be no question. Money will be nothing. I'm gonna have it's gonna be temples built. It's gonna be that temple gonna have a gym. That gym gonna have my temple gonna have a gym. It's gonna have a theater. It's gonna have volleyball. It's gonna have cars. It's gonna have chess. It's gonna have fruit. It's gonna have everything you need to just sit here and truly be able to be happy and focused and be surrounded by those who love you and help you heal if you need to heal for real. My temple is going to be about the art of gratefulness. If you're not a grateful motherfucker, if you can't be grateful for the fruits and the environment provided, then you go find it motherfucking elsewhere. My shit will be about gratefulness. The art in my book, when people write a book for me, because the Messiah, the Christ, when I'm being told, I feel like I'm a Christ, a messenger of light. I feel like I'm an anointed one. So when people feel like, oh, you cocky, you the Christ, you Messiah, am I a messenger of light or not? Am I a Christ consciousness or not? Is this light? Is this fire? Is this life coming through in the living word or not? You let me know. So yes, I am a Christ. I am a Messiah, a messenger of the Most High Light. Am I the only one and only? I only know me better than I know me better than I know anybody else. I've heard there are others, but I know me. I know that I'm one, and there's other ones, but I can speak for this one Christ, this one Messiah, this one light, this one frequency, energy, and vibration, consciousness coming through, transmuted, transformed, transparent, right at you. I thought it was time to get off. I guess you had a little bit more to say. I guess I caught my breath, caught a little bit of wind. I guess I've been nourishing myself a little bit better. And I found out, you see, a lot of these foods, they make you feel more. I have researched the consciousness of food because I know how to. You see, like, let me show you an example. Why I'm not dehydrated and why I don't get dehydrated anymore. Maybe you won't be. I studied the sweet potato, but I don't just study it, just look at the color. I look at what the scientists have to say about it. So, when you study plants, they tell you what the plants do. This is their consciousness, how they grow, how they express. And so as I studied the sweet potato, it said that the sweet potato, whenever the sweet potato is damaged, it repairs. You see, very fast. So I know this is the consciousness of repair. Also, the sweet potato, based on their science and every animal that they've tested it on, much peace to those animals for that testing. But every animal that they've tested it on, it prevented them from being dehydrated. That the sweet potato has special consciousness, special energy, because food is energy, energy is information, information is consciousness. So the sweet potato's consciousness allows it to repair itself and also prevent itself from dehydration. And it makes sense. It's a fucking root, so it doesn't never dehydrate itself. It's a fucking hydrated root. And if it just sits there, just think, and then the longevity of things that too. You can just let a sweet potato just sit there. It doesn't really just get old. It just sit there and don't have to be stored. It just stored on itself. Just sit there. It doesn't really get old fast. You see, every day don't have to do shit to it. That shows you. Now the natural sweet potato. Now I can't speak for no oranges. I ain't seen no orange sweet potatoes out here. I ain't seen not one orange sweet potato out here. I don't know about that. So out here it's purple sweet potatoes. Purple. Purple is, and it makes sense because I understand that the purple is the soil, and so the purple sweet potato will be the true root because the soil, you see, is truly brown, purple, red. You see, so it's like the red, purple sweet potato, the red potato, purple potato, raw is best. Also, how I found out how to combine. I'm trying to teach you how to study. How I found out how to combine that sweet potato with my avocado is that when I studied the consciousness of the avocado has special enzymes in it. Guess what? That helps it break down fucking starch. And it helps it break down starch and proteins. And so it has certain enzymes that help it break down certain starch and proteins in other foods. So it lets you know that, you see, fruits are very powerful because just like papaya, which has bodybuilders take papaya after their workouts and after eating meat because their body can't break down meat. The papaya and the pineapple help their body break down the meat. Studying bodybuilders, you see, because I understood that from plants, in order to heal, you must be willing to build. This is another thing. This is another code for you. Is that this is why healing is hard when you're doing it right. So this is why you see me working out and healing and doing everything. And when you're doing it right, it takes all your time. I don't have time to do shit else. I'll become a businessman later. You see, but you have to work out and you have to eat right and you have to rest and you have to get in the ocean and you have to do all these things. You see, so when people come to my temple, I'm going to be able to heal them because they need all of it. You see, you need all of it because when a plant regrows itself, it builds itself back. You see, so you can't just heal without building. You have to build. You see, healing is growing, it's building. Ask any plant, ask any fucking seed, ask anything that grows in nature that has to heal itself back. You have to be willing to build and stretch and exercise. It has to stand out. A plant has to sit outside and it has to sit there broken in the sun. And it has to keep getting the light. All withered away and all dry. The grass be all dry. They got to sit there all brittle until it get the right shit to come up like BAM! You see? And they got to keep cycling energy. It can't be like, how long I got to sit here broken and dry, raw? How long I got to sit here all sick and mother? Nigga, just sit your ass there and do the shit and you're going to be great. Just do it. You be okay. I know. I'm going to love you. That's what it takes. So I know why, people. And so, to wrap this up, this is why people fall off. Because it takes a lot. So stand strong. You chosen ones. You stand firm. Hold your focus. Hold your discipline. This shift is all about motherfucking patience on the rest of humanity. You got to have patience for these bots and these slaves, and you still got to love them. You got to love them, and it's okay. I still go hang around people that eat me. I ain't gonna spend much time over there. You ain't gonna spend much time with these people. But it's just cool with your presence. Sometimes it's just cool to come show your presence. And sometimes I wonder, like, most times, why the fuck you got me over here with these motherfucking people? Like, goddamn well, if they play so, and then sometimes they'll put on something you might kind of jam with for a minute, and then sometimes the talk would be cool, and sometimes it's tranquil. So it lets you know that these people are not in that state at all times. So notice that your friends, your toxic friends, are not toxic. They're not always on that channel. This is what I mean. The light is in everybody. So sometimes when you're around, it might just be a little bit peaceful, and you might bring that motherfucking peace. So, and you might have to deal with shit sometimes. It's okay. That's what meditate. That's what it means to be a master. That means when you take on shit, you go back, you meditate, you smoke your blunt, you chill out, and you recover. You see, I understand why the Messiah was in the most trashiest, the most shittiest places. Was in the hood, probably smoking a blunt. Jesus probably somewhere smoking a goddamn blunt, eating mushrooms with the goddamn hood, still talking that good shit. Because I'm doing it. Buddha was the same way. Every Messiah did herbs and did mushrooms. You can look it up. Look up every Messiah around the fucking world. They smoked weed and they did mushrooms. I know, motherfucker, I'm the goddamn good shepherd in the motherfield with the mushrooms and the herb, nigga. I know. I'm living it. You can't tell me. So you can tell a motherfucker that don't live it. You can't tell a motherfucker who's living it. I know he was in here in this shit. I know why he was found in the worst places. Because I've seen women on their knees and I've had to help them up and give them fruit. I've seen it, nigga. I get it. I went to people's houses. I went to my herb lady house. She was so sick she can't get up and get to the bed. Her little girl had to get it for me. And I helped her to her bed. I helped her away. I told her how to breathe. I told her what to eat. And the next day, this bitch, You know, I understand that bitch is a good word. Y'all just don't understand the consciousness. Bitch is a good witch. So it was finna come out as consciousness would come out. That's how consciousness want to say it. I know how y'all been trained. But she got up, this good elder. I said how y'all want me to say. This good elder, she got up the next goddamn day. And she was feeling so good, she gave me a good free bag of weed. She was like, nigga, thank you. She went back to eat her same shit, but she knew what the motherfucker do. And then she went over to Holistic Life and got some goddamn, now that's one thing good about Carrie, that he got some good motherfucking herbs, or that Carrie got some good motherfucking herbs. I say that she went and got that Holistic Life and got her some goddamn herbs. She know Carrie, and she got them over here. She ain't from another state, but she went over there and got some goddamn herbs, and she finished her goddamn healing, and she lay the same way I told her ass to lay every goddamn night now. So I know the motherfucking Messiah was out here healing these motherfuckers in the goddamn hood and healing the motherfuckers outside of it too. That's balance. I'm the yin and the yang. I'm riding both of them. Goddamn, I curse or I not curse. I talk shit or I won't talk shit. You see? A spaceless space, a gateless gate, a pathless path. I'm the wrathless wrath, a craftless craft. I'm tasteless space, tasteless taste. You see? So that's just what it is, man. It's just how this shit comes out when you that's what it means, that if you can't accept God as angels or demons, you don't know God. You see? Because God is both. God is Satan and the devil at the same time. If you notice, just read any religious book. All the humans got killed. None of the angels, none of the demons got killed in any of the religious book. All the demons, all the angels live eternally. The humans got killed. The ones trying to pick, like, you right or you're wrong or you're this or you're that. You did this. Them motherfuckers, they confused. Like, they can just pick a side. You either the hero or the villain, or you're a perfectly balanced being, and you both. And you, whatever you need to be. I'm a villain for the right shit. You see? That makes you a hero. Being a villain for the right shit, you see? Because I'm here against the oppression. I'm here to bring the heat. I'm here to bring the information. Heat is information. I'm here to bring the fire to goddamn the oppressors, to the master of the seat, to the motherfucker keeping us oppressed. You see? So to them, I'm a villain. To y'all, I'm a hero. See? So this is what it means when you both. This is why people don't know that Lucifer was Jesus and Jesus was Lucifer in the Bible. In the Bible, they were both the same person and people didn't know. The morning star. You see? Because to some people, when I came to one person, let me show you. I came to one person, I was talking to, this person was Caucasian. It doesn't mean anything about race, I'm just stating what happened. So, this person was Caucasian, I was talking to him, and I was telling him about the energy of the sun and how powerful it's been for me and how you're supposed to bathe in the sun. He was like, the sun is Cancer, and you're a demon talking about I need to get in the sun. See? So to him, you see, to me, being a Christ the Messiah talking about the sun, to him, I'm a demon. But to somebody, you know, who understands the power of the sun, it's like, oh, you're right, I didn't get more sun, now I'm an angel. So who you are just depends on who you're talking to. You see? So people who are getting ate up by people who are being hurt by the sun, by natural life, the people who are, you know, in a state of decay and don't want to do better, you know, your light is demonic to them. You see? Your plant-based lifestyle is demonic to somebody who don't want to change. You see? But at the same time, you see, to someone who wants the healing, you become an angel. So you must be willing to be both. Once you know this, you will ascend to new levels. It doesn't stop. The ascension doesn't stop. Just when I say you ascend, it means you ascend, and then you got new shit to master, and you're going to ascend again. See, this is why I'm going to be the greatest forever, for I feel. You see, it's just like a good competition. You know, it's like a competition. Oh, I got to tell the world. I feel like I'm going to be the greatest ever. You know, there's no challenge to anybody. Just me. I want to be the best me. And when you tell people that you want to be the best me in a reflective world, it's an automatic challenge, and I understand that. You see, this is why people feel like you're cocky when you're a certain type of way. You just got to wear it like I am. You know what? You can walk. It's okay to walk full in the ego. I'm ego and eco. You got to understand that eco is all, and all gives birth to the ego. So I am the born son of the born moon, the ego. The sun stands for ego. So to walk on your ego is power, but to be able to spread it as light is another power. You see? So I'm rising for us all and as us all. I'm just saying, nigga, that if those who are in the conscious game and on the martial arts game, I'm going to be the best in the world, nigga. That's what it is. I'm going to be the best goddamn light body I motherfucking known in this motherfucking. I'm trying my hardest to be. That's what I'm aiming for, to be the best ever known to self, to sales. I'm telling the stars, sun, moon, mountain, the land, the sand, the crowded clouds, the fly in the sky. I tell the ocean, like, nigga, I'm here to be the best. And when you tell life you're here to be the best in a world full of many, then automatically all the other cells heard you. Like, what the fuck you mean you the one? You're gonna be the one best, nigga. Let's see. You with a broke tooth, nigga. We watching. Keep watching. We out. Love yourself completely at all times. Goku Aries Ryu. Hope y'all enjoyed the live. And anybody that can, want to send support, I'm going to pay rent today. I got the money to pay my rent, but I can use a little extra. So those who want to share energy with me today, y'all can reach out to my PayPal, reach out to my inbox. Those who know it, y'all can just send whatever. Doesn't matter what you send. I'll be okay regardless. It never matters. Anytime y'all ask me for a detox, it doesn't matter. Some people got, if you got a lot of abundance, a good blessing, it's great. You sitting on racks. Nigga, I can do a lot with some blessings. I want to go travel to Rotan and check out Egypt. It's a lot I can do. I got things I've been told I need to do. So when that blessings come, I'm going to go handle some stuff when those blessings come. But, little blessings, I'll be good. I'm going to be good regardless. But it's all about what you, consciousness that you're gaining from my videos, from the things I share, from my posts, from my information. And if you need more exchange, I am making more time. And you can see as the video went on, you see on the video, I want to show you too. At the beginning of the video, I was a lot more bright. You see, talking takes your energy. You see, my eyes now are starting to get drained. Everything's starting to get drained. But I'm going to take it. As soon as you hydrate, it comes right back. But, I've been talking about 30 minutes to an hour now, whatever. But whatever anyone sends is always fine. Goku Aries Ryu is always good. I'm never in a state where I'm never going to be unable to take care of myself. When I do that, I am no longer who I'm supposed to be. I guarantee that. Love yourself completely at all times.